I love this book so much. Right now, we're literally just at a part where Victor Hugo is talking about slang and the history of slang, specifically slang that like exists in the quote unquote criminal underworld of Paris, and like the history of how it's developed, and it's weird but good, and it's one of those info dumps where this man just like goes hard on telling me things that are maybe not relevant but still interesting, and at least it's not about the war. Like, thank God it's not about the war. We're making our way through it. Pas de soleil, 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 pas de soleil. I'm gonna change, and then I'm going to bake some cookies, and you will be allowed to come with me as I distract myself from reading more. These are some of my favorite cookies. They're so good. If you don't know the plot of Les Mis, this is assuming that you haven't watched like anything. we're basically following one man, Jean Valjean, after he is released from prison, after he's been in prison for 19 years. He stole a loaf of bread to feed his sister and his nephews, his sister's children. And then he got caught. He got sentenced to 5 years in jail. He tried to escape twice, and then he got sentenced to a total of 19 years in jail. And after he's released, he's on parole. And so he basically has to walk from place to place and like check in with like the local police or whatever. And he has to carry around this paper that shows everyone that he is a convict and he has done something wrong, broken the law. And which means that no one will hire him, he can't find work, he is treated horribly because everyone assumes he's done something horrible, and in general are just like really shitty to him and every other convict. We follow him. He's the main character. There are hundreds of other characters who interact with either him or interact with people who interact with him. This is such a convoluted plot. But basically, he rips up his papers, moves to a small town, becomes the mayor of the town, makes a lot of money, starts afresh, and then he adopts a child, Cosette, and then he moves to Paris. Cosette falls in love with the boy, and then there's also a revolution happening. Right now, we're at the point where Cosette has fallen in love with the boy, and the revolution is brewing. And then there are a lot of other things happening, and has happened, and we get a lot of insight into what it's like to be poor, to live on the streets in Paris. And it's just basically a long call out post for like governments and social systems and just social rules that don't work. Victor Hugo basically wrote an entire book being like, hey, maybe we should take care of poor people. Have we considered that if we took care of poor people, of the poor, of the lower levels of our society, if we elevated them and gave them education and gave them resources and supported every person in our entire society, that would mean that there would be less crime, and this he spends 1,200 pages on, and this is not the only book he wrote. So like, my man Victor Hugo really had a lot of things to say, and he said them. No, don't step on it. Pause. Okay, alright, I'm putting away the book. Good morning, friends. It is December 14th. It is my wedding anniversary. I'm on my way to work, and I finally reached June 5th in the book. It is the day of the rebellion, which means that we're getting close to the end. Holy shit. It's very exciting. I'm 73% through, and things are like heating up. Things are coming to an end. And this also means that I get to spend more time with my favorite barricade boys. So, I know they're gonna die, and I know I'm gonna cry, but I also get to spend more time with the barricade boys. So, happy wedding anniversary to me, I guess. I think that's all for this video. I'm almost 80% through, not a lot has happened, honestly. Like I said, it's going very slowly. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. To all of my new followers, hi! It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm super excited that my newbie tag video got spread a little farther than just like my close circle of friends, so I'm really happy to see a lot of new faces. I'm really excited to be talking to you. Let me know if you have read Les Mis, if you have any thoughts on Les Mis, what's your favorite part, what is your opinion. I hope that you all have a really nice winter. Edmonton has been freezing. Today it's like minus 30 degrees, and it's a lot to deal with, so I hope you're all staying warm. I hope those of you that have celebrations coming up, that you have a really nice time with family and friends and the things that bring you joy. Take care of yourself out there. Bye.